Alright, so welcome back to our next video, guys. Today we're gonna run through all of the issues that you might face on OneRPM, because it seems to be a very popular distribution, but them so strict, and a lot of we running into issues whenever it's time for us to release a song. So this video is for those who use OneRPM and they always find themselves in some form of issue and don't know how to get around it. So we're gonna solve all of those issues today and explain everything in great detail, so you don't have to worry about OneRPM rejecting your music anymore. Alright, so OneRPM is not my original distributor, but I still use it in case for demonstration purposes. I've only uploaded one song and one instrumental on OneRPM. So let's not waste any time and get straight into the video. So as you know, you go on OneRPM, you got to upload music. Oh, before I do that, let me show you something so you can know how to formulate your thing before you start. So I created the folder with the instrumental that I'm releasing. The image, it is 3000 by 3000 pixel, and I have the wave file. It has to be wave, and the song itself or the instrumental that you're releasing, there's a lot of issue with it. It's like those person who like to record the song and like probably have a little talking section in it. That's a no-no for OneRPM. If you're having a little if there's silence in the song for more than 10 seconds, that's not for OneRPM. OneRPM is not going to release it. So also the artwork, let me show you the artwork. To load up. The artwork is something like this. Very simple. No whole heap of writing. OneRPM no want that. All they want is the cover art with probably the artist's name and the name of the song or something. Alright. So me not put no whole heap of writing on the cover art for OneRPM. No, so those are the files that we're gonna use to upload. So let's just jump over here and begin the process. So the title of the instrumental is Highly. The genre it's more like some pop. Let me search indie pop. Right, so indie pop Afrobeat style. Yeah, something like that it sound like. Oh, where's the artist? Oh, here, add the artist, sorry. Oxygen Music, we're gonna stick with Oxygen Music. And as I can see, they already pre-populate the field for me because it's not my first time, but if it's your first time, you can write the year, your record label, or your artist name, whoever you want, the copyright owner to show underneath the song, probably on iTunes and Spotify and places like that. So it's 2023 Oxygen Music, English, and that's basically that there. You don't have a UPC code, all right? You have to release it before you get the UPC code. So we're gonna leave it as is and let them generate a UPC code for us. So the next step we do is we go to track upload, and they give you an overview here, and it says name of the song or the single, Highly, primary artist Oxygen Music, genre, copyright and recordings, and you see it right there. Okay, so we go looks good, and the next step we go to upload the track. So we go add individual track. The name of the track is Highly. Songwriter, I'm gonna use my real name for the songwriter. And it's an instrumental track. If it's not instrumental, I leave it and you fill out the English and explicit or not. So once I click instrumental, some stuff here is going to disappear. So we click instrumental, and the ISRC code, again, it's optional. They are the ones who are going to provide us with this. We don't need to put in those codes, all right? When we release it, they give us an ISRC code and a UPC code. So you click save, and it brings us to uploading the song. So you click on this little button in the middle here, click on that, and then navigate to the audio that you want to upload. Highly official audio, upload. Right, so now that it is updated, it's uploaded, sorry, you can see the name of the song, the artist, and the file name. Everything is good because there was no sample in the song, there was no silence in the song, and there was no talking in the song. It was clear as day, so everything was good. So we can proceed and go forward. So we go to album art next, and it says the file must be JPG or PNG, at least 3000 by 3000 pixel. Whoever you get to create the artwork for you, if they should know that they should do it in RGB. All right, so and it should be 3000 by 3000 pixel. And the next thing, you see, if them WhatsApp it to you, it not going to work because WhatsApp are gonna compress it. All right, so them now gonna get the 3000 by 3000 pixel. So whoever build the cover art for you, make them email it to you, and you download it on your computer and upload it from your computer. All right, so make a browse and go for the image. Here's the image, upload it, and this is 3000 by 3000 pixel as well. And it says here, your cover art must not contain any logo, website address, release date, or advertisement of any kind. So that's the reason why I just put the artwork there and the name of the song, Highly. And that is it. So we go to browse territories, release date 2nd of the 5th, 2023. I'm going to leave it as that, not going to rush anything. You can change the pricing structure to low or mid if you want. I normally leave it to custom. And these are the preview of it. Yeah, something like that. And these are all the areas that it will be distributed to. You can scroll down to here and add some more to it: iTunes, Algor, Claro. You can click Sound Exchange if you want, but I normally like to do my own Sound Exchange upload myself, so I'll leave it as is. But if you want, you can click Sound Exchange if you have a Sound Exchange account and let them upload it for you, no problem. So once that is done, you go to album preview and you can see how everything looks. So the name of the song, Highly, single by Oxygen Music, copyright Oxygen Music, produce Oxygen Music, label, genre, whatever, and that's it. Upload is finished. All you have to do now is distribute and wait for OneRPM to get back to you. It says it normally takes a few, probably one day or probably some hours before them tell us say it's successful or not, and them can allow it to go on. All right, so that is that there. When the song is uploaded, you're gonna get a UPC and your ISRC code right here, but because this is just uploaded, you're not gonna see it. So I'm gonna go to one that is already uploaded, this that I uploaded some time ago. So this one here, and you see it presents us with the UPC and the ISRC code here. So now once you have these, the next step you would do is come here and go to your BMI or your ASCAP, whatever it is, whatever you use for your PRO, sorry, and you use those code over there, not the UPC code alone you're going to use over there. So you go work registration here. I'm just going through this because this is things that I do in other videos, so you would understand. So all other genres, next, and it's called Highly. Music only, next, no. If you want me to go a bit slower, there's other videos that I've done before, the same thing here. So you can do it, the writer there, composer share 200%, because there's nobody else on the rhythm, it's just me alone compose it. Next, is there any artist? Yes. Recordings? Yes. No. Artist is Oxygen Music. And the reason why I do this, guys, because I have those artists page, so that's why I put me as the artist, and the label is Oxygen Music as well. Release date is the 15th of February, OneRPM said, right? Yeah. Was the record label? Yes. Record label Oxygen Music. And this is where a UPC goes. UPC is also called a catalog number. So I'm gonna copy my UPC and I'm gonna put it here in the catalog number. Command V, next, and we can proceed from here. And that's basically it. You click this checkbox here and you submit. All right. So once that is done, you submit it, you wait on them to accept it. Now let me show you something. Where you're gonna get your ISWC code. BMI come now, man. Where you get the ISWC code, guys. So let me just pick something from a work catalog easily. Break up Muziq. This is the ISWC code. You're gonna need this for your Sound Exchange. Alright, so you copy this code, and the next thing would be our Sound Exchange. So we log into Sound Exchange, I'm just going through this because I have separate videos with Sound Exchange and OneRPM and BMI, but just to show you the entire process of what I do. So I go to my catalog, submit recordings, and then it will go to add new recordings. So we'd fill it out the same way. The artist is Oxygen Music. Title of the song is Highly. The ISRC code, this is the one I get from OneRPM. You copy it, and I did something wrong though. And what I did wrong was that I registered the 6 instrumental as the highly instrumental on BMI. Don't make those mistakes, guys. I can go back and fix it still, but that just has to be issue on my side. It's a mistake on my side. And remember that the services that will be offered next month is similar to this, where you submit your songs, your video to us, and we take care of the entire process for you, so you can focus on creating. So we're gonna release the song for you. We're gonna upload it to BMI or Sound Exchange, Songtrust, or if you use ASCAP or PRS, whoever you use, we're going to take care of all of that. And these little issues that you come up against won't affect you any much, because we know how to fix them. If your song is not in Wave, if your cover art is not 3000 by 3000 pixels, we have designer on the team and everything. So these are just some of the things you're going to take off your hands so you can focus more on creating. You copy it and you put it here. You don't have to put any version in. Its genre would have been dancehall or whatever genre you have, and you fill it out. You just fill it in. We have a video with these. I don't want to take out too much of your time, but this is where ISWC code would have gone. Alright, so now you see how all 3 codes come in play. You release a song with any distributor, Zodiac, OneRPM, Happilus, you get your ISRC code and you get your UPC code. You take the UPC code and you go over to BMI or ASCAP or SOCAN or PRS and you register the song. Once a song is registered and accepted by that PRO, you get an ISWC code. You take that ISWC code and come over to Sound Exchange and you use it here, and you use the ISRC code right here. So you would just register across 3 platforms. One last platform that would have left to be registered is your Sound Exchange, Songtrust. All right, so it's basically that, guys. So let's just summarize it quickly. To get your UPC and your ISRC code, you need to release the song first with a distributor. Once you get those codes, you move to the BMI or your ASCAP or your SOCAN or your PRS, which is a PRO, and you use the UPC code to register that song. Once that song is registered and accepted into their catalog, they give it an ISWC code. You take that ISWC code and you come over to Sound Exchange and you register it with the ISWC code along with the ISRC code. Alright, so that's basically it, guys. I hope this kind of clarifies some things for you guys and it's easy for you to understand. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.